are sustained plasma conduits. In fact, a long time ago, back in 1987, in Arizona, I was in a small crew in Arizona, and we were going through some training right before we were going to White Sands. We were doing some training, and they were pointing out some things on rocks. I'm looking at the rocks like, okay, somebody etched some things on a rock. I was told the public story, the interpretation of the public story, and then this guy walks up and he says, well, you see those triangle-shaped things that look like people? He said, those are plasma conduits. And he showed us some more information that was taken from around the globe. The exact same symbol is used around the globe. And then the vitrification points were also collected right above that layer of iridium. So plasma conduits were once sustained on this planet, meaning, think of a lightning bolt about 10 feet in radius, right? And it goes all the way up above the cloud tops, but it stays there, it doesn't move. And it kind of, the way it moves, it almost looks mechanical. But they're sustained possibly for about 10, 20 minutes, then they go away or change to another location. When people begin to see that same thing in the clouds, they'll begin from the clouds and they'll go up in the air. It'll look like somebody shining a flashlight from clouds straight up, outside into space somewhere. When people begin to see that, that's the beginning of sustained plasma conduits. We're going to have that phenomena again on this Earth. The effects of the atmosphere again, and the potential in the atmosphere is enormous. Think of it this way: if all a person knew was the power of a AA battery, right? They would freak out if they were near a nuclear power station, right? It's a huge power potential difference, right, between a AA battery and a nuclear power station.
Yeah, I mean, there's no comparison.
Right. So that's what we're saying. This planet has been, my firm belief, the Lord has. And well, of course, men have done it also. They're at breakneck pace. They're trying to sustain that everything is fine, right? They're doing everything they can to the atmosphere, to the ground, by way of news, propaganda, this, that, and the other, to maintain an appearance that nothing is out of control, everything is fine. But everything is not fine.
So, Mike, when you say that it was a plasma conduit, you say it was sort of like a triangle, like this?
Well, it's like think of a
not Illuminati sign, guys.
Think of a conical shape above it and a conical shape below it. And the center is kind of small, right? And there's a cone below it, a cone above it.
Okay.
That's what a plasma conduit looks like. It has a focal point sometimes a focal point can be about 10 feet off the surface of the ground. So it has almost like a hourglass shape to it.
Okay.
These things we will more than likely have to, we're going to entertain some strange things like that. Now, if you're within 50 feet of a plasma conduit, you could be gone. You could really be gone. Also, there are other cases where you can be right beside a plasma conduit and you'll feel heat, right? You will incur some radiation. Your body will be electrified to a degree, but you won't die. Your hair may be sticking up all over your body. But the extremes, or how it maintains itself, deals with the magnetic forces inside the Earth and externally outside the Earth. And with that disruption of the atmosphere and cloud cover, it's a phenomena it's already happened a few times already. It